Good evening, everybody. I'm Carolina Hitman, and welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm gonna be reviewing a particularly beautiful statue that I've got sitting beside me today. It's actually the Hell Priestess premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. I pre-ordered this because I'm a big fan of Clive Barker's work, Hellbound Heart, which is what Pinhead's based off of. But this statue is really, really well done. And I don't want to spend too much time on the opening, so I want to just get started and jump right on in. So let's get started with this review. So as you all know by now, I like to give a little background on each character I like to review. What's strange about this one is there isn't much background on her except for what's on Sideshow Collectibles website, and that's really not much. I know there was a female Cenobite in the beginning of A Hellbound Heart for anybody who's ever read it. The one who Frank meets for the first time. I don't think this is her though, because the one that was described in that book had tongues stapled to, nailed to her thighs and things like that. So I don't think this is her. But if it is, it was a well done statue, but I honestly don't think it's her. So I don't know what her name is or anything like that, because as far as I know, there's no background. All I know she's a Hell Priestess, just like the Hell Priest up there, as you can see. But I don't know what else more to say about her background, because I have searched and I have not seen any background. So if there's anyone who may know a little bit more background on this character, please let me know in the comment section, because I'm not familiar with this particular character, because I don't think there's any books or anything based on her. But if there is, and I've overlooked my research, please let me know. But so since I don't have much to say on the background, I want to start talking about the details in this statue. So let's get a closer look. All right, everybody, so I'm gonna start with her face. And I think it is very well done. I really would love to congratulate whoever did the paint on this statue. When I saw the prototype pictures, I was a little worried that it was going to look a little cartoony or anime-ish. I know that's a little weird, but just from the prototype pictures, it looked a little anime-ish, a little cartoony. But I'm pleased to say that it is not what the final product looked like. I love her eyes, that black with red eye. I forgot what the outside of the eyes are called. Irises? I don't know. If whatever it is, guys, let me know, and gals. But one of the key things that I've mentioned in my review on Pinhead is that I think for the pins, they have to look like they're deliberate. Like they have to be perfect and symmetrical. And I think Sideshow did a really good job on doing the same thing for this statue. They look symmetrical and they look deliberate. And I'm pleased to say that the pins are metal. And I think these are actually as good as as Pinheads, in my opinion anyway. So I think they did a really good job. The outfit itself is really good too. I guess it's pleather, but I think they did a good job on that as well. Paint application as far as looking like, I guess not a dead body, well yeah, a dead body, I guess you can say that. As far as the tone and the color hue, I think they did a really good job with that as well. Almost identical to Pinhead's. I think this one may be a hue darker, just a slight hue darker than Pinhead's. But I think they did a really good job on it. Get this to show you guys and gals the back. Forgot to put my rotating table on the table today. There we go. Now, I love the look of that right there. The muscle being hooked onto her skin and pulled. I mean, it looks really good. Paint application, again, is really good, which Sideshow's been doing a really good job on their horror figures lately. I've been really impressed. And as anyone who's loved Sideshow Collectibles as much as I have, we all know that one of their main issues is quality control. And I think lately with the horror figures at least, they've done a good job on that. Give you guys and gals a good look at her hands. She's got actually I don't want to say stakes, but nails in her hand. Get a real good close-up of it. Did a really good job of that. There we go. Again, paint immaculate. And I love how it really shows. Sorry, I gave y'all a little look at my collection instead of the hand I'm supposed to be doing. And it looks like it's pushed through. They did a really good job simulating that. So I'm actually thoroughly impressed with this. Sorry, just taking a look along. Give you another look at the other hand. So you all can see. Now, rotate this bad boy, or bad girl. There we go. Give y'all a look, the rest of her and her base. Which actually, I like the legs. Which I was worried how they were going to do that because it looked really fragile. But the way they did it, I was impressed. It looks like it'll be safe to display. You don't have to worry about it falling over or breaking. Like, I love the look of this base. I really wish it would have been a light up base. That's the only thing I wish they would have done different, is make it a light up base. But they have done a good job as far as maybe the muscle and everything like that. And I love the look of the cloak that she's wearing inside of it. And of course, her tools, which sadly are not metal. I wish they would have been, but hey, that's a minor discrepancy, but minor complaint. And that's it. But like I said, the base itself, the bottom of the base is pretty simple, nothing spectacular, but it's supposed to simulate blood, which I think it does an adequate job of doing. Like I said, I just really, and I love the layman configuration box that they have her standing on the top of. So it's really well done. Get this twisted around so you can get a good look at her. The back. I'm not gonna be a perv and look up her, shoulder butt and everything. I'm not gonna be that today. Yeah, like I said, really good, really well done. Like I said, even on the layman configuration box, paint application is perfect. Like I said, I just think they did an amazing job, and I'm very pleased that they really taken the time to do these characters that they brought out far as the horror element and horror characters. I think they've been doing a really good job as far as quality control, paint. So I really don't have any complaints about this statue at all. And I hope they, Sideshow, continually keep up the good work and get that quality control under control. Because nothing turns a statue collector off to getting defects on a $500 to $600 statue that they paid that much money for. Yeah, like I said, another close up of her face. I said, really thing, I really like the eyes. That's really good. I love the eyes. So like I said, its overall quality is good. Look at the statue, originality. I'm telling you, man, this is a really good statue for any horror collector to own. It's giving y'all all, just like I said, letting y'all see as much of it as possible. I think I let y'all, there we go. I didn't let y'all get a good look at that side. But yeah, Sideshow, next time you got a base like this, make it light up. That's my only complaint. I think something like that would have really looked really good lit up. Not bright, but at least a little light to it would have made it look more like blood, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, it's amazing. I'm glad I jumped on this when I did. Unfortunately, I didn't get the exclusive version. All right. right, so now that we got a good look, it's time for some closing. So everyone, I am pleasantly surprised and pleased with this statue. Like I said, to me it looks better than the prototype pictures, because that was one of the main things I was worried about when I saw them. That's why I waited so long to actually jump on it, which I just purchased this last week. Like I said, I was worried about the face, how it would look, because to me it looked a little cartoony. But I actually am surprised that, and pleasantly surprised and pleased that it looks better than the prototype, which is very rare for Sideshow. But I think they've done a good job as far as simulating the muscle, the hue on the statue itself, the nails piercing the skin, things like that. Just little minor details like that. I think they did an amazing job. The base is really well done. Like I said, the only complaint I have is that it's not a light up base, and I think this would have been a perfect base for a light up feature. So Sideshow, if you ever see this review, next time you got a base like this, make it light up. I think it would have really stood out and really brought the blood that you guys were trying to simulate. I think it would have done a better job of doing that. But that's a minor complaint. Like I said, overall, I think Sideshow did a really good job on this statue. Like I said, the layman configuration, it's amazing. The blood right here, all this on the base, her legs, the outfit itself, everything was perfect. And I think if you're a horror fan, I really suggest you pick this up, because I think it's a really good companion piece for Pinhead. So overall, I'm just pleased and happy to have picked this up. So my recommendation, worthy purchase. So if you have a chance or have the funds to burn, hey, go on Sideshow. Of course, I'm gonna put it in the link. Put a link in the description. So if this is swayed you to that way to want to buy it, hey, I'm happy, because I've done a good service today. But thanks everybody for joining me on this review. Check out my previous reviews, and be on the lookout for reviews for Zial and Kair, which I know I still got to do that one. I haven't forgotten. Court of the Dead fans, I haven't forgotten. But be on the lookout for those. I'm gonna be reviewing the Alien King pretty soon, the Predator 1 maquette that's come out, the Predator 2 maquette. So just be on the lookout for those. I'll be reviewing those up in the upcoming weeks. So thanks everybody for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join me next time. I can't wait to see y'all there. But it's Carolina Hitman. Peace.